Hello again, and welcome to video number 2. Just some quick tips for your business. So this is where you want to get your pen and your notebook and start writing things down, because writing things down now, and I'll talk a lot about this in the future, will help you stay on track with your business. It will definitely help keep you organized, and it will help you with follow-up and follow-through and all kinds of great things. So I am fixing to give you some quick and important tips for your business, so make sure you write them down and that you revisit this, because these are the types of things that you'll forget when you kind of get a little bit overwhelmed and start focusing on everything else that comes with the business, so you can come back to it and read it. So tip number 1 is to be resourceful. Be resourceful. The more resourceful you are in this business, the more successful you will be, no doubt. What do I mean by resourceful? There's a million different ways to be resourceful, y'all. It could be online trainings for YouTube. It could be your product knowledge guide online. It could be your beauty book. It could be your uplines. It could be your Facebook groups. It could be it could be creativity and bringing new ideas into your business. It could be using connections to get yourself a larger following on social media. It could be having people follow, sponsor you so that you can get more followers. Like I said, there's just a billion different ways that you can be resourceful, and the more resourceful you are, the more successful you will be. I will teach you everything that I think has worked for me and that I think works for most people. But the fact is that we're all individuals. And so whatever I am saying is not going to be tailored exactly to you. So you have to go and find what it is that you need to help you be successful in your business. So be resourceful. If you don't know where something is, ask, and your upline will help you find stuff, okay? The second tip number 2 for your business, is to be duplicable. This is super important for this business, guys, because you'll find out quickly once these orders start really pouring in, and once you get a team going, and you're also trying to live regular life on the side, and most of us, this is a part-time job, so you're also probably working your other job. You don't have time to do things over and over and over again that can be easily copy and pasted or easily just transferred from another site. Like, there's so many ways to be duplicable in this business, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now when I'm creating these videos for you guys as a training resource. So I quickly found that our team is just growing like crazy, and I want to personally connect with each of you guys, and I like first lines, second lines, third lines, fourth lines, fifth lines. Like, I want to connect with each of you, right? But it's difficult for me to do that when I'm also trying to be out and continuing adding to my first line and sponsoring new people. So that's why I'm being duplicable by putting everything that I usually say in a phone call with a new distributor whenever somebody signs up. That's what these YouTube videos are for. These are for you guys so that you can watch and have everything that I would share with you if I could do it on the phone with you guys all day. But here it is in one site for everybody to access, so that everybody on our team who signs up new people underneath me doesn't have to, they can use this as a resource for their new recruits, right? So this is being duplicable. Another thing that I do that I found has been really helpful is to copy and paste my pitch. So you'll find that as you talk about LipSense more and more and more, you start to kind of develop like a routine with your words. There's certain sayings that you say every time, right? Like, I always talk about how this company is exploding, because it is, and my husband always just thinks that's so funny. But there's words that you will say over and over and over again. So go ahead and practice like perfection, instead of just like fumbling through it and changing your words and never really coming up with a comprehensive good pitch. Go ahead and write it down. Write down your long, what is LipSense, all the info, your sales pitch, right, to a new customer. I have it written down in a note on my cell phone, and I copy and paste it to people all the time, because when I'm out, messaging random people on Instagram or on Facebook and I get some interest, I don't just hit them with this long paragraph text message off the back because they won't read it. But after I strike up a conversation with them, I send them this long paragraph message that explains everything about Lip Sense, from the price to exfoliation to how to apply it to how to order and to like what my color selection is, right? So all of that is in this one long paragraph that I just copy and paste and send to people, and that saves me so much time. Because if I was trying to type out that sales pitch to every person who asked me, I would never get to grocery shop. Life doesn't just wait for us, y'all. We've got to find ways to make it fit into our schedule. So I can be at HEB and I can copy and paste and make a sale. Like I can walk in and get a lead, and by the end of my grocery trip, like the invoice is already sent, the sale is made, my pitch was copy and pasted, like everything was set up for me to be successful. It's super easy, and that's how we have to figure out how to make this fit into our life, because it's our second gig for most of us. So be duplicable. When you're signing up new recruits, be duplicable. When you are following up with customers, when you put a process in order, like how many days do you wait till you follow up to see how they're liking their product? How many days do you wait until you contact the person again, follow up with somebody who left you hanging mid-conversation because life probably got them and Lip Sense wasn't a priority at that point. So have a organized system in place to be duplicable. That will that'll change things for you. It's so important, guys. And so tip number 3 is to be organized. Be organized. You should not have product and mailers and like Lip Sense, SeneGence stuff scattered all over your house. You're gonna lose products that way. Your inventory is not gonna be accounted for. It's just not good. You should have one place. Like I have my little area over here. Here's my mailers, here's my beauty books and my makeup wipes, and I've got my colors, and everything's like right here, very accessible. Normally I don't have this thing there, and it's like a desk where I work, but it's organized, and that goes for the same as far as like tracking all my orders, right? So I have a system in place that helps me stay, because if not, like I'm just chaos, like living in chaos, right? Like this is not my only job, and this is not all I do. So there's a lot going on in my world, and I have to be organized to help myself manage it. And if you are organized with your business, it will help you be more successful as well. And then tip number 4 is to be your own brand. So this is really important, and it's something that everybody, well, I want to say everybody, but a lot of people struggle with at first. Be your own brand means, hang on, I need some coffee. Be your own brand means be you, okay? This is multi-level marketing. It's marketing. You are sharing an amazing product with your family and your friends and other people who you come into contact with. Those people who know you don't want you to turn into Sales Sally over here when that is not who you are. They want to interact with you. That's why they're coming to you to buy the product. So that's why you have to continue to be you. The moment you start comparing yourself to other women in this business, you've lost. And I hope you can write that in your head. I'll say it again. The moment you start to compare yourself to anybody else in this business, you've lost. So I do that all the time. I'm guilty of that, right? As soon as it helps me because I can realize that I'm comparing somebody, and then I already know I've lost. Take a step back and don't compare, just admire and learn from, right? But still be you, because she is not me, and I am not you, and nobody else is you. You are special, and you are what is going to sell this product. It's nobody else. So you have to be your own brand. You have to be yourself. If you're a stay-at-home mom, be that person, okay? On Facebook, on your groups, act like that person as you're selling the lipstick, okay? If you are a pageant queen, don't change, or a model, continue to be that type of person. You don't have to flip into salesy, or you don't have to flip into stay-at-home mom, or hustler, or anything like that. Just be who you are as you continue to sell. So it was hard for me at first, because when I say be my own brand, I think be a hustler, because that's what I am. That's what attracted me to this business. That's how I operate, and I thrive like that, okay? So a lot of times it's very easy for me to look at other people who have a much softer, maybe more like what appears to be sincere approach to selling things, and I'm like, oh, maybe I need to like be more smooth or more gentle, or maybe I need to act this way to sell more or to get more recruits. But that is not what this is about. I have to own who I am, and the fact that I'm a hustler and I'm a hard worker is what draws people to me. That's what people know about me already. So I don't need to change that in order to be successful at this business. I just need to keep being me, and it's working. Like, this business is taking off and our team is growing daily, and it's super exciting. So I'm just going to continue to be me, and I hope you continue to be you, and we can figure out how to learn and encourage each other in the process. Learn from and encourage each other in the process. So tip number 5, last tip for this video, is to go outside of your comfort zone. This is huge, and you can ask any of your team members who've been doing this for a week or two already, and they will all tell you that they have pushed themselves in some way that they wouldn't have done. Like, they joined this business saying, I'm never going to do Facebook Live. I'm just going to sell to people I know. And then within 3 weeks, they're on Facebook Live, and it's terrifying and scary, and then it's over, and then I'm getting a text like, oh my gosh, that was great. I made 3 sales, and I feel like I can't believe I did that. It's not going to be near as hard the next time. Go outside of your comfort zone. This is going to require you to be successful at this business, and also at life, I think, requires you to go outside of your comfort zone. So I hope that you will continue and start to push yourself there, and to allow yourself to just take leaps that aren't comfortable, because it shouldn't be comfortable if you're growing. That's not how things work. So go outside of your comfort zone, and especially on social media. A lot of women are super uncomfortable at first just messaging people, right? Like, they just want to post in their groups and let the sales come to them. And it actually works. Like, you can do okay to like slow sales doing that, right? Like, just posting and letting people come to you. But if you hit the ground running, and if you're messaging people, and if you're calling your friends, and if you're meeting up with your friends for coffee and showing them this product and getting excited about it and sharing it with everybody, like, you're going to be way more successful. So go outside of your comfort zone and message people. Hey girl, have you tried LipSense? That's all you have to say. Keep it very simple and message people. Go outside of your comfort zone. So that is all for this video. I hope you will join me for the next one. If you like what I'm saying, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can catch me on my next video. I hope y'all have a good day.